to Tattered Stitch Embroideries. This week we're going to be showing you how to make these cute little Halloween gift bags. Alright, so I have started off by hooping my tearaway stabilizer, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this into the machine, and we're going to run our very first placement stitch. Okay, so now my placement stitch has been finalized. I've laid down my first piece of felt. I'm going to go ahead and run our tack down stitch for that. It's probably a little bit hard to see the embroidery stitching because I stitched black on black, but now that this step is done, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trim away all of the excess felt. And if you want to, you can actually leave this step to the very end as well. It's up to you. And you can, because we're using tearaway, you can cut both layers of felt away if you choose to at the very end. Okay, once I'm done with this, we're going to put it back in the machine, and we're going to go ahead and run our placement stitching for the center of the cauldron and for the handles of the cauldron. Okay, so we have finished up with the placement stitching for the handles. I've gone ahead and I've laid my felt down. I've secured it into place, and now I'm going to go ahead and embroider out the tack down. So I'm going to repeat the process of trimming away my felt. Once that step is done, then we're going to put it back in the machine, and we're going to run the placement stitch for the center portion of our cauldron. And once this is out of the hoop, I'll go through and I'll trim up my felt a little bit better so it's a little cleaner and closer to my embroidery stitch outs. Okay, so with my placement stitch being complete for the center portion of the cauldron, I've laid down my felt. I'm going to run my tack down stitch, and once that's done, I'm going to trim away the fabric. And next we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the decorative stitching around the center portion. Okay, so just to show you, we are done with the main part of the embroidery pattern, which is the trick or treat and the little bat. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my hoop back into the machine, and then I'm going to run the placement stitch for the back portion of this treat bag. Okay, so to the back side of my hoop, I've gone ahead and I have I've actually adhered it down with a little bit of spray adhesive and then also blue tape, just to make sure that it doesn't shift or anything when I go to put it back into my machine. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to embroider out the final tack down stitch. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and now that the project is done, I'm going to tear away my stabilizer, and then I'm going to trim away all my excess material from the back. I'm going to clean up my edges a little bit around the handles, and we are going to have a complete little cauldron that you can stick some candy in, or a giant lollipop. These make cute little treat bags for any of the kids celebrating Halloween. And here we go. So thanks again for stopping by today. We hope that you enjoyed today's tutorial.